As tennis coaches, we're always looking for our players to improve. But what about us as coaches? How do we improve? How do we stay sharp? How do we stay ahead of the game? Well, today I'm actually driving across to Halton Tennis Centre to participate in Simon Wheatley's SW19 Getting Red Right workshop. And this is going to be a little video blog on the workshop, what I learned from it, and also going to talk about the importance of continuous professional development and independent coach education. Stick around, because in this video I'm going to talk about the workshop itself, my insights and my learnings from Simon, and also the importance of CPD and why we need independent coach education. So yeah, as I just walk in, I think it's important to understand that coaching isn't static. Tennis is evolving all the time. Tennis has changed in the last 10 years, never mind last 30 years. So a lot of the time when coaches qualify, they stop learning. They don't do CPD, or they'll do CPD just to get points, but they won't do CPD that's relevant to the area they're working. So obviously I still work with Reds. So today I'm interested to see Simon's different views and ideas at working at Red, and some fresh ideas and some fresh perspectives. People think, like, why am I going to it, being an educator and quite an experienced coach? Well, because I have my own confirmation bias, what I think works well for me. So I want to have some fresh ideas to stay relevant, to stay new, but also to be challenged a little bit as well. So hopefully we're in for a good day here at Halton. The workshop was really interactive and lots of ideas. Simon joked at the start of 100 ideas in 2 hours, and I don't think he was that far off. There was lots of examples of a player's journey through Red, which I thought was a really new perspective to take it. So from a beginner to a county to a national level player, and different competencies or different things players can work on at different stages of their journey. I love the fact that we talked about scaling, especially with the beginners, not going straight to the yellow ball, and using things like beach balls and tunnels and cubes and lots of different chaos and games and stuff for the beginners to fall in love with the game. I thought that was a great idea. And then we got into a bit more of the, let's call it tactical development with the slightly more experienced players as well. Lots of coaches there today, 26, 28 coaches from around the area. So hats off to Simon to get that type of number for independent CPD. And when I say independent, I mean a non-national governing body CPD is huge. I think it's really important that we have independent coach education. Again, not just saying that the national governing body don't do a good job, they do, but I think it's important that there's more than one way to coach. I look at it from a very ecological psychology, ecological dynamics, constraint-led approach lens. But again, I took quite a lot from it today, and lots of sort of fresh ideas, and I'll put my own ecological spin on it and change it and make it my own. And I think that's the art of coaching. So yeah, just got back in the car after the SW19 Getting Red Right. Quite tough for the Scousers to say. Thanks for that title, Simon. Really enjoyed it. I thought it was a really good workshop. I think my 3 takeaways from the workshop is we've got to make it fun, got to get more touches, got to play the game. And a bonus one for me is, especially with the beginners and the entry-level Reds, we've got to use some form of scaling, whether it be the court, the equipment, whatever we do, we have to make the game more accessible. Now, that's not to decompose the game, and that's something, again, Simon stressed quite a lot. We talked about the serve, like we shouldn't decompose it, break it apart and put it into segments. We need to gamify it, and again, as I always say, meet players where they're at and make them the best they can be with what they have in the moment. I thought it was a really good workshop. Please check out the link below to the SW19 website. Simon's got an online platform. Check out the rest of the dates for Getting Red Right. A little bit different video for me, a bit more of a vlog style video. I hope you enjoy it. I think independent coach education is vital. I think continuous professional development is vital. Tennis is always moving and evolving. With that being said, evolve your coaching by watching the video on the screen now. Subscribe to the channel. And until tomorrow, thanks again to Simon and SW19. I'll speak to you soon.